Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, everybody. Our lesson today is exam brackets, algebra 3, in page 199. Exam brackets, algebra 3, in page 199. I want from you to take care from a very important thing. Read the problem carefully, and what the problem asks you to do, you have to follow. Here he asked you to factorize. What does it mean by factorize? I'll change what I see into factors. That's to say, things multiply with each other. Maybe term multiply brackets, brackets multiply brackets, like this. But the word factorize, I mean that I'll change them into things multiply with each other. When I say simplify, you will start to factorize in the beginning and finally simplify by cancelling, okay, the like terms together, or divide by common things. Solve, when I say solve, I talk about equation. So when I say solve here in this equation or simultaneous equation, I want from you to find the value of the variable. The value of the variable. Okay, let's start. Question number 1, factorize this completely. The first one is 3x squared plus 6x. 3x squared plus 6x. I'll take a common factor from or between the numbers, which is 3. And I'll take common factor between the variables, which is the repeated factor with the least power. So I'll take just x. Now I have 3x as a common factor. Directly open brackets, then start to take each term divided by the common factor. So 3x squared divided by x, cancel 3 with 3, give you 1. X squared divided by x minus the power, so you have the answer x. And plus 6x divided by positive 3x, so 6 divided 3 equal 2. Cancel x with x, give you 1. So by this way, I change the expression into factors. This 3x multiplied by a brackets, so I change them into factors, multiply with each other. Factorize this completely. Letter B in question 1. I am in page 199. Letter B in question 1. I have 28ab squared minus 21a squared b. I'll take a common factor between 28 and 21, which is 7. I'll take a common factor between a and a squared because a repeated in both terms, so I can take a as a common factor. Okay, I'll take the least power, a. B and B, we have b squared and b. I'll take with the least power b. So the common factor is 7ab. Open brackets and take 28ab squared divided by the common factor. So 28 divided by 7 equal 4. A cancelled with a, give me 1. B squared divided by b minus the power. So it will be b. Negative 21 divided by positive 7 equal negative 3. And talk to yourself to write the correct sign. A squared divided by a minus the power, it will be a. B with b cancelled, give you 1. So the factors here, 7ab, multiply the brackets 4b minus 3a. Now question 2. I'm still in page 199. Question 2, simplify this. I have fraction, so I'll start to factorize in the beginning and finally simplify like this. Attention, here I start to factorize. I'll take common factor. Here we have x. I'll take the least power, just x. I don't have number here, so I'll not take a common factor between the numbers. Okay, now x squared, open brackets. I'll take x as a common factor, open brackets. X squared divided x equal x. Negative 2x divided x equal negative 2, because I'll cancel x with x, give me 1. And down 2x is still the same. 2x means 2 multiply x, so this allow me to cancel x with x. X divided x equal 1. No need to write 1. So finally, what's left? X minus 2 over 2. X minus 2 over 2. This is the simplest form for this fraction. In letter B, we have x minus xy over y minus y squared. I'll take a common factor x between these two terms in the denominator and y as a common factor between the two terms in the denominator. When I take x up, I'll open brackets, x divided x equal 1. Please don't forget to write this 1. It is not 0. Anything divided by itself equal 1. Don't forget it. Minus xy divided x, cancel x with x, what's left? Minus y. Down y, I'll take the least power, I'll take y power 1 as a common factor. Open brackets, y divided by y equal 1. Negative y squared divided by positive y equal negative y, because I'll subtract the powers from each other. 2 minus 1 equal 1. Now I have brackets up the same as down. So y minus 1 minus y over 1 minus y, cancel them with each other, give you 1. No need to write 1, but what's left? X over y. Clear? Let's go to the question number 3. He said solve these equations. So he asked me to find the value of the variable x in each equation. Let's start with equation in letter A. In letter A, I have 3 multiply x minus 7 over 4 equal negative 9. To solve this equation, I want to clear the denominator. To clear the denominator, I'll multiply by it both sides. I'll multiply by LCM. Here I'll take 4 multiply this brackets, this side, and 4 multiply negative 9. So 4 open brackets, 3 multiply x minus 7 over 4 equal 4 also multiply negative 9. On the right side, we have negative 36. On the left side, we will cancel 4 with 4. What's left? 3 and the brackets x minus 7. Now multiply 3 times x equal 3x, 3 times negative 7 equal negative 21. Now keep x aside and the number other side. So 3x equal negative 36 plus 21. So 3x equal, I'll take the sign of bigger, subtract, equal negative 15. I'll divide by the coefficient of x with its sign. So I'll divide by positive 3 both sides. So x equal negative 5. This is the value of x. By this way, I solved the equation. I am still in page 199, question 3, letter B. I have 2 sides. I want to clear the denominator, so I'll multiply by 12 both sides. 12 and put this fraction between brackets like this. 12 and put this fraction between brackets like this. Now start to simplify. Divided by 3 equal 1, divided by 3 equal 4. So what's left on the left side? 4 multiply brackets x minus 1. And here divided by 4 equal 1, divided by 4 equal 3. So 3 open brackets x plus 1. Now start to distribute 4 by all the brackets. Positive 4 times x equal 4x. Positive 4 times negative 1 equal negative 4. On the right side, 3 multiply x equal positive 3x, and 3 multiply positive 1 equal positive 3. Now I'll take x aside and the numbers other side. 4x, and I'll transfer 3x to the opposite side with negative sign. Here 3 in its place, and take negative 4 to the opposite side, positive. Now we have 4x minus 3x equal just 1x. 3 plus 4 equals 7. So x equals 7. This is the answer of this equation, or the solve of this equation. I am still in page 199, question 3, letter C. I want to solve the equation by clearing the denominator. I have in the denominator 3 and 5. So I'll multiply both sides by 15. 15 times x over 3 minus, make attention, okay, and 15 times x over 5, 15 times 2, like this. 15 times 2 equal 30. Here start to simplify. Divided by 3 equal 1, divided by 3 equal 5. What's left? 5 multiply x equal 5x. Here, divided by 5 equal 1, divided by 5 equal 3. So what's left? Negative 3. Negative 3 multiply x equal negative 3x. Now 5x minus 3x equal 2x equal 30. Divide by the coefficient 2 to get the value of 1x equal 15. Like this. In question number 3, letter D, I want to clear the denominator, so I'll multiply both sides by 3x. Someone tell me, teacher, we can make cross multiplication. You can, but I prefer to explain more than ways and put them in front of your eyes. Finally, it's up to you to choose what is the way you want to solve, okay? But I have to explain to you how we can solve by clearing the denominator. Okay, I know that I solved these problems or this kind of problems by another way. I prefer to give you all the ways as I can. Here, by clearing the denominator, I multiply by the denominator both sides. So the denominator is 3x multiplied by 3x times here times 5 over x and multiply by 3x times negative 1 over 5. I do it in my mind times 3x and also here times 3x. I'll cancel x with x, so what's left? 5 times 3 equal 15, and here cancel 3 with 3, so what's left? Negative 1 times x. So I have here negative x equal 15. I change the order, no problem, because they are equal. Now it is not correct to give me the answer negative variable. So to change it into positive, I'll divide by its coefficient. It's multiplied by negative 1. So I'll divide by negative 1 both sides. So x equal negative 15. Okay. We can make cross multiplication or multiply by 3x. Okay. Here I solved it by just cross multiplication. Okay, like this. And I give you the other way, multiply by 3x both sides. Okay, so let me erase it. I forgot that I explained the two ways. So here, excuse me. I solved it by cross multiplication. X multiply negative 1 equal negative x, and 5 multiply 3 equal 15. Okay, or we can multiply by 3x to clear the denominator. Here I have 3 and x multiplied by 3x both sides, like this. In question number 4, simultaneous equation. We have two equations. We can solve by any way, elimination or substitution. Let's see letter A. I have x equal 3y minus 7 and x equal 2y, x plus 2y equal 3. Okay, here he gives me the value of x, so I'll use substitution. In the beginning, I label the equations. This is 1 and this is 2. And then I'll substitute x equal 3y minus 7 in equation 2. Here equation 2 is x. Instead of x, I'll put 3y minus 7 plus 2y equal 3. Now I have just one variable y. Collect the like terms. We have 5y equal 10 divided by 5, so y equal 2. I didn't finish. I have to find the value of x, so substitute in equation 1. Y equal 2, I'll substitute it in equation 1, which is x equal 3y minus 7. X equal 3, multiply the value of y 2 minus 7, so it will be negative 1. Now I have y and the x. Write the solution as x first and then y, so it will be negative 1 and 2. This is the solution for this system or these two equations. by substitution. He gave me the value of x, so I'll substitute the value of x here. Now I have 3y minus 7 plus 2y. I have the same variable. When I get the value of y, don't stop. You have to find the value of x, and this is your solution. In this problem, or in this simultaneous equation, 2x plus y equal 4 and 3x plus 2y equal 5. Label the equations 1 and 2. I want to use the elimination. Okay, or it's up to you. You can say here in this equation y equal 4 minus 2x. But I did the second way, elimination. I can multiply. In case of elimination, we cancel one variable when the number before the variable will be the same, but one positive and one negative. So here I want to cancel y. I have here 2 positive y, so I want to make this y 2 negative. I'll multiply all the equation, both sides, by -2. So the first equation will be -2 multiply 2 equal -4x. -2 multiply y equal -2y. And -2 multiply 4 equal -8, like this. And the second equation is still the same, 3x plus 2y equal 5. Now add -4 and +3 equal -1x. -2y and +2y cancel, give me 0. -8 and 5 give me -3. I'll divide by -1 both sides, so x equal 3. I didn't finish. I get the value of x. Substitute in any equation you want to find the value of y. Okay, I'll substitute here in 2x plus y equal 4. 2, remove x and put 3 plus y equal 4. From this equation, y equal -2. Now you have x and y, so the solution is x first, then y. The solution is 3 and -2. Try to solve this exam brackets again yourself, and use the way to clear the denominator. Okay. Finally, check your answer from the video or from the copy. I'll send it to you with the video on Edmodo. Thank you. Best wishes.